So the world is home to a lot of unique ecosystems that exist within the planet. And one of the most interesting of these has to be the abyssal layer of the ocean, also known as the ocean floor. The ocean floor is host to a range of characteristics, including its unique topography, as well as the wide variety of life that exists down there despite it being almost complete darkness. However, this doesn't mean that it is immune from human waste that exists down there as well. So for the topography of the bottom of the seafloor, it's completely dark. Light isn't able to penetrate through the hundreds and hundreds of feet of water that exist above the ocean floor. And for this reason, this area of the world exists almost in complete and utter darkness. Such as that, as well as there only being no light down there, most of the ocean floor is also covered in a sandy silt type of gray sand type of substance. And this substance permeates throughout pretty much all of the ocean floor and all of its unique landmarks that exist within it. Speaking of landmarks, one of the landmarks has to be the Marianas Trench. The Marianas Trench is a cut into the ocean floor that exists around 12,000 feet below what most would consider the deepest part of the ocean floor. And it is in this layer that Oskins for Life Science said in 2022 that the region surrounding the trench is noteworthy for many unique environments, such as vents of liquid sulfur and carbon dioxide, active mud volcanoes, as well as life that's adapted to pressures over 1,000 times that of the sea level. And it's here that pretty much everything exists in the extreme. There's pools of liquids like steaming sulfur that exist at the bottom that do pool up almost like regular swimming pools that life does exist in, or other mud volcanoes, which are the reason why other islands exist in the real world. But transferring there, the life that exists within the bottom of the ocean is extremely unique in its diversity, as well as a lot of the characteristics that it has to share in order to survive down here in this part of the world. Most animals down here use a ability called bioluminescence, and the Museum of New Zealand in 2022 stated that bioluminescence is the light produced by symbiotic bacteria within light-emitting cells called photophores, and it's produced by a chemical reaction when a substance called luciferin is oxidized. So bright and colorful flashes of light often appear in the bottom of the ocean floor due to this chemical reaction that allows these animals to communicate for reasons such as mating, for reasons such as to scare or attract prey and predators alike. And it's here that this core skill is one of the main reasons why life is allowed to exist here. But another interesting thing is that animals in the bottom of the ocean floor do not have eyes. Pretty much they don't have photorecepting eyes like creatures from the above do, as they exist in complete darkness. But these bioluminescence acts as almost a sort of confusion for them, or something that they can have. They can see, basically they see colors, they don't see light. And that's how they move around, that's how they interact with each other, that's how they bait each other in, that's how they eat each other, and that's how it goes. However, despite the bottom of the ocean floor being such an extreme and isolated place that humans can't even travel to by themselves, this doesn't mean that human waste hasn't ended up here in general. So Nat Geographic went and said in 2022 that a recent study revealed that a plastic bag, like the kind given away at any grocery store, is now the deepest known piece of plastic trash, found at exactly 10,975 meters. And this is within the Marianas Trench as well. If plastic bags can reach into the Marianas Trench and exist down there, then it pretty much exists everywhere. The toxicity of the bottom of the ocean floor is actually increasing due to breakdowns of chemicals such as plastic styrofoams. And if this problem isn't addressed or taken care of, it's really nothing that can be done anyways. Cleaning the ocean floor is almost impossible within itself, just due to the extreme nature that would have to be taken in order to do it. But overall, the ocean floor is an extremely interesting topic that I myself have been interested in for years. I've always loved the ocean floor, the animals, and popular movies such as Finding Nemo explore the abyssal zone. And it's here that I truly believe that we have one of the most extreme and amazing ecosystems within the world.